Senate votes down resolution seeking to halt Trump's use of military force against cartel boats. The U.S. Senate has voted against legislation seeking to direct the withdrawal of the U.S. military from hostilities that have not been authorized by Congress. The proposal was a direct challenge to President Donald Trump's decision as Commander-in-Chief to use military force against drug cartels operating in waters around the United States. The 48-51 vote on Wednesday was mostly split along party lines, although Senator Rand Paul, Republican Kentucky, and Lisa Murkowski, Republican Maine, crossed the floor to support the Democrat-led resolution, while Senator John Fetterman, Democrat Pennsylvania, crossed the floor to join the majority of Republicans to reject it. Senator Adam Schiff, Democrat California, and Senator Tim Kaine, Democrat Virginia, sponsored the measure, which was filed under the War Powers Act of 1973. The resolution bill sought to direct the removal of the United States military from hostilities that Congress has not authorized. The bill came in response to U.S. military hits on 4 vessels linked to the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. U.S. officials said the ships were involved in smuggling drugs into the United States. At least 21 people have been killed in these military operations. The White House formally notified Congress of the use of military force against the cartels per the War Powers Act on September 4. It confirmed in early October in public statements that the United States was engaged in a non-international armed conflict. Several cartels, including Venezuela's Tren de Aragua, were designated by the United States as foreign terrorist organizations earlier this year. The first strike on September 2 targeted a Tren de Aragua drug-carrying boat from Venezuela and was taken in defense of vital U.S. national interests, the White House said. Trump wrote on the same day on Truth Social that the strike occurred while the terrorists were at sea in international waters transporting illegal narcotics, heading to the United States. Those supporting the bill said that notification from the president is not enough, and want the president to have to gain authorization from Congress for such military operations. Democratic lawmakers criticized the White House over the handling of the attacks, saying they have not received key details, including who was on board, the cargo, and the legal basis for lethal force. Trump has said the vessels were carrying narcotics bound for the United States, calling them a direct threat to U.S. national security and vital interests. The War Powers Act of 1973 currently states that the U.S. military cannot continue fighting beyond 60 days without congressional authorization for the use of force or a declaration of war. Unless Congress grants more time, only 30 days is then allowed for the withdrawal of troops. The president is also required to regularly consult with Congress throughout any military engagement.